You notice, I love how God gives us natural examples to help us understand spiritual truths. You know when you cut yourself, we've all done it some time in our lives. We cut ourselves, and you might have a scab or whatever eventually, and then all of a sudden, all by itself, it's just back to normal. And you didn't have to do anything. The body is just designed to heal itself. It's amazing how God created our bodies. And isn't it interesting that that's the analogy that he uses for the church? He said that the church is his body. And somebody said, well, all I need is Jesus. I don't need folk. You do need folk. Because God gives you his people to minister to you, and he gives you to other people. There's so many one another scriptures in the body. It's interesting. You can go to a winning group. You go to one of our small groups, and you could be hurting and cut up when you go in there. And when you leave, you look at yourself, man, I'm all better now. What happened? I mean, I don't even know how it happened. You went and there's some things you just can't explain. You may not have even got a specific word for your situation, but just by being, you may get a word for you from another member of the group, but you might just go to the group, and just by being there and being encouraged. Sometimes you're just encouraged by somebody smiling. And that love come out of them and get on you. All of a sudden, that depression, if you came in there with depression, that depression lifts off of you. That's what I'm talking about. When you get involved in a small group, there's just powerful things that happen. You're under the cloud. That anointing that flowed from Moses in the Old Testament flowed to his elders or to his leaders. And the anointing that was on his leaders flowed down to the rest of the people. It's the same thing at Summit Church. The anointing that's on me, the same spirit that's on me, is on our winning group leaders. See, they have the vision of Summit Church. And see, when you get under their leadership, you'll have their same spirit, which is my same spirit. And we'll all speak the same thing. We all are in one accord. What happens when that happens? Powerful things happen.